understand you set a new record today. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know if I should say this, but I have now another record in the annals of recording history. I've just set a new record for the interval between appearances on the Billboard charts.
Yeah,
my last record was on the charts in 1962. This week, in the first week, it hit the top 100 in Billboard magazine, the new album.
So 35
years.
So a little bit of a slump. Okay. Hey, anybody can have a little bit of a slump.
Well, nobody can say that I don't think my next move out carefully.
Now, where did this start? Did you just start thinking in the early 70s, hey, this might be a good idea?
There's a guy over there right now. No, there's a guy right there, Dave Siebels.
Yeah.
He conducts for me on the road, and we've been friends for years. And he and my young musicians were on the road, and they said, hey, let's go in the studio and do something together. And I said, guys, what do you think I can do? I haven't done 10, 15 times already. And they said, you never did any heavy metal. Well, of course, we laughed because it's absurd. Everybody knows it's absurd. But then Dave said, you know, there's some really good songs that nobody except metalheads knows about. And that means tens of millions of people, ignorant like me, know nothing about this music. And so we started thinking about it. Then I started going into record stores, Tower and Camelot and all these stores, Music Land, hat pulled down, dark glasses, collar turned up. I'd like to have some Rat, please, and some Motorhead, and some Skid Row, and some Poison, and some Scorpions, and some Metallica. And I started listening to hundreds of CDs to find terrific songs that I can do. I couldn't do most of the songs I heard.
Well, let me ask you another question. I know your parents are still alive. They're in their 90s.
Yeah. Daddy's 90. Mama's 87.
Okay, all right. Now, okay.
Yeah. He's a biker, too.
What, do they think this is a phase? Do they think this is a phase? Pat is going, you're in your 60s. Do they say, it's just something the boy is passing through. You'll grow out of it. I mean, what do they think?
They just shake their heads because they've got, you know, they had a long time to get to know me. And this really does not surprise them. But the day after the American Music Awards, I get a phone call, among many messages you can imagine. And the one says, the one I really got goosebumps, said, Pat, this is Mama. Please call, I have questions. And I did call thinking, okay, here comes the whip. And instead she said, Daddy, and I saw the appearance, and we thought it was funny, but now all the reporters, newspapers, radio stations are calling. What do you want us to say?
Well, there you go.
That was the question. What do you want us to say?
But, you know, God bless you. You're having fun with it. You know, that's great.
May I say one word?
Go ahead,
all
one word.
My dear friends, I mean, folks like Mercy Corps, Easter Seals, TBN, all the people that think I've dived headfirst into the pit. I want to give you a four-letter word. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to spell it. J-O-K-E. Please look it up. There is a little humor in this thing, I think.
There's a lot of humor. And, you know, I think you're great.
Good music.
Will you come back and see us again?
Thank you, Dad. Yes, I will.
Pat Boone, be right back with our grand finale.